The I.O.W. Network.
Yayo.
What
Yayo.
is
Yayo.
though?
What is up, though? What is up? What's up? What's happening? Thursday episode of the I.O.W. Sports Show, episode 69. Keep your mind out the gutters, nasty motherfuckers. 69.
Didn't it?
It's your boy Wildcome in the building. You know who that guy is. Detroit man, the man with the grand master plan for the I.O.W. Network.
What up, though?
What's happening, big homie? How you doing?
Man, same old,
Same
bro.
old, same old.
Trying to make this money.
And let's have a good show. Just so you know, public service announcement. We will be off next week. No sports show on Monday and Thursday. Your boy Wildcome is out of town. Man, I've been slacking on my night show. I've been smoking some good shit. I've been falling asleep. That late show, man. Because I'm up all day. So no worries. There won't be no late night show next week or a sports show next week because the boy's out of town. Having a little family trip. You know, we going down to Florida. Oh, sunshine. Get out of this old rainy mess we've been having today.
No, that's right. It's not ridiculous.
Hey, at least it ain't hot. But, you know, but y'all know how we get down. Y'all going over to the website, www.ioftenwonder.com, and that is the website to get all the information you need to know about anything I.O.W. Network related.
Right.
All the platforms we are on, the various platforms that we are associated with. Y'all can go donate to the fellas on the Patreon. Yeah, Patreon. You know, help us out. Show some love.
Right.
You know, y'all can go cop the merch. You know, I'm rocking the
merch.
I Often Wonder shirt.
Got the sweaty on.
Got the I.O.W. with the the I.O.W. Sports.
I am Sir Nose.
But no, definitely go cop some merch.
Right.
You know, but most importantly, go on over to your respective apps store. If you are a Google Android user like myself, going over to the Google Play Store. If you are an Apple iOS user like Detroit Mail, going over to the Apple Store.
Right.
Download the I.O.W. Network app. It's up. It's popping. I'm telling you, you'll love it. We got all kinds of great content on there from all types of podcasts, all types of music, you know, mainstream or independent artists, all types of music. So, but no, even on Sunday, we got church services for your healing, for all that sinning that you was doing. No, we get
you got to cough up something.
Smoke a scarf, my bad.
No, it's like COVID cough.
Never that. But no, Sunday we do got the church service, so you get your praise on. Tap into the I.O.W. Network app.
Right.
But it's definitely important because it's exclusively where we are streaming from hour number 2. So before we get to hour number 2, we got to get to hour number 1. And let's get down to what we came here to do, to talk some spizzles.
Get down to business.
Yeah. So if you haven't been paying attention, we have done a very extensive analyst, tapes and and opinions of the NBA playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1 was on Tuesday of the NBA Finals.
Right.
Your boy CP3, Devin Booker put on a show, leading the Phoenix Suns over the Milwaukee Bucks 118-105. Stellar performance.
I agree.
I mean, it gets no better than what CP3 did. Then you add Devin Booker getting off.
And Ayton.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was just...
It's on the cake.
I mean, damn, Milwaukee. Like...
Good, Milwaukee.
You know what? This is starting to look like their series against Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn pretty much plays small ball. And so is Phoenix. I mean, you still got DeAndre Ayton, but besides that, they pretty much play small ball and force Milwaukee to try to cover those switches on those pick and rolls. And Milwaukee, for some reason, the whole game decided to keep switching on those pick and rolls, leaving a big man with CP3. And that's I mean, you're asking for a loss.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, I was watching it. Phoenix was getting a lot of fast break points too.
Yeah.
Milwaukee fast break defense was like garbage. What y'all doing? How much y'all supposed to be the number one defense and this and that? So y'all must have left that in the other series because Phoenix was running y'all.
Man, I can't even front. So I didn't know what to expect with Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good.
Oh, yeah, he looked good. He looked like the regular Giannis, start at the top of the key.
That block though?
And run. Yeah, that block was nice though.
That chase down block was nasty.
That's almost like a LeBron block.
Yeah, that was a nasty chase down block. Again, Jrue Holiday, man, inconsistent.
Milwaukee, inconsistent.
Yeah.
Consistent, Phoenix and 6.
I was thinking the same thing because I think we both picked Phoenix, but I think I was going to go game 6.
Right.
But this is why I'm saying this is real oddly familiar to that Brooklyn series that they had. So,
What's up, nigga?
Kyrie. Shout out Sincere King, him and Peaches of the Black Owned Podcast. Go check them out every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. Go check them out. But no,
hope you enjoyed your little vacation too.
Yeah.
Every time I looked up, this nigga was eating. I was like, hey.
Yeah, the boy didn't swole up. Probably.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to roll him up out of there.
Yeah, because all the stuff y'all saw you eat.
You had to buy an extra seat to fly back, nigga.
That man was a 32 before he went on vacation.
And now you're 42.
Waist size. Yeah, I saw what you was eating, boy. You was eating good.
You was eating good, boy.
I was like, damn. I was like, oh, okay.
I see you, nigga.
I see you, boy. But no, back to the game. Jrue Holiday, inconsistent. You go 4 for 14.
Right.
I get you, throw in 7 boards, 9 assists. But 10 points, it's not gonna get it done. Especially when you can't rely on not 100% Giannis.
Right.
So Jrue Holiday has to be more consistent. Now here's the thing with Brook Lopez. He was a I'm trying to find the word and just blank my mind. He's a liability on defense,
right?
Especially on that pick and roll. And he got caught in the switch, and CP3 just had his way.
He's looking like
he was either hitting the mid range or the pull ups,
right,
and just getting easy buckets. But that was again the same thing that they had problem with Brooklyn, dealing with Kyrie at the point and getting those switches on the pick and rolls, and they're doing high pick and rolls right at the top of the 3-point line, boom, and then make you decide what you're gonna do.
What you're gonna do, right.
And then again, Budenhauser finally realized it. Man, I got Brook Lopez. I know you get me buckets. You get me buckets, but you
ain't stopping no buckets.
You're not helping me on the defensive side. And so Phoenix did an awesome job of exploiting that.
Right,
and that set the tone.
Phoenix and Milwaukee did what I expected.
Yeah.
I expected Phoenix to win game 1. And like the good thing, I'm gonna say a good thing, but when I was watching Phoenix, He do a couple times, a couple parts during the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was close, but it didn't look like at any time the Phoenix was in trouble.
No.
On the other hand, when Milwaukee, they had it close, they always looked like they was in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like they was almost like they was chasing Phoenix. And I think when I saw that, I was like, they looking good for them.
And Milwaukee, I know you made 16 threes, but I'm still, come on, man. They gonna shoot their way out a championship.
Yeah, pretty much.
They keep yakking up these damn threes, and they my goodness.
Because you don't go cold, and you go cold, you ain't got nothing else to rely on.
Yo, I mean, come on. I mean, Chris Middleton, you go 5 for 12. That's not trash, but you're supposed to be the best shooter. You've been inconsistent, and Brook Lopez is the one taking all these threes. Come on, man. At least he made 3 or 5, but still, like I like my big man at the post.
Giannis took one.
Yeah, he did.
He made it.
Yeah, he went 1 for 2. But I mean, and I know a lot of the analysts after the game 1 were, Phoenix is having all these free throws. I mean, yeah, 26 to 16. Mm-hmm. So 26 for Phoenix, 16 for Milwaukee, but it don't matter because Milwaukee's not making them. You go 56% from the free throw line as a team.
And that's another one of their weaknesses. Sincere said Giannis got to average 30 and 15 for them to win 4 games.
Go 40. 30 ain't gonna cut it because you're not gonna get a consistent scoring game from Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday.
I think that's the problem right there. I think because Giannis can probably score that.
Oh yeah,
and you can probably get 30-15, but the rest of them don't be chipping in. They have a game where like you be like Chris Middleton's the man.
Yeah.
And then the next game be like, where is Chris?
Where'd he go?
Where he go? Same with Drew Holiday.
Same. And here's another stat I don't like between your probably your 3 primary offensive weapons for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Drew. You got 3 turnovers from Drew, 3 turnovers from Giannis, and 5 from Chris Middleton. You want to keep your turnovers down. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah.
But you don't want your primary offensive people making those turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the 13 turnovers, 11 came from your 3 primary supposedly offensive people.
Right.
You don't want to give possessions to this Phoenix team. You already shown you have an ability to stop the pick and roll, killing you all night with it.
All night long.
It did. So Budenholzer thought that switching in Bobby Portis for Brook Lopez would have solved the problem. No, no.
I think I'm gonna read Sincere comment in a minute, but I think that they're trying to reproduce that Bobby Portis from the other series.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll give him a lift and that kind of thing. But it's a different team. It's not Atlanta.
No, it's not Atlanta.
And you can't come in there with an Atlanta game plan to play Phoenix. Sincere said, I don't know who number 7 is for the Bucks.
Brian Forbes.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, Brian Forbes.
But if that's how he plays regularly, he needs to play point.
Well, they only gave him 12 minutes. So you can't.
I mean, but he was giving them sparks when Giannis was down.
Back in Atlanta.
Yeah, back in Atlanta.
Yeah. So trust me, I'm with you, Sincere.
Sincere say Bobby Portis only play home games.
No, because Bobby Portis feeds off their fans.
What up, Tim?
Tim, what's up? But no,
yeah, you're right. He is CP3 is killing with the old school game.
Oh yeah. Just
they can't defend it, man.
Can't do nothing with it. I mean, but it doesn't do Milwaukee any good if you let CP3 get off.
Right.
But it doesn't help if you don't shut everybody else down.
Right.
You let DeAndre Ayton go off with 22 points. He doubled on you, 19 rebounds. You couldn't box him out. So, there's a problem right there.
But that was the problem he had with Atlanta too, man. Them giving Atlanta too many second chances.
Yeah.
And like I said before, This is not Atlanta. You can't do that with Phoenix.
No, Mikal Bridges, he tapped in 14 points. You know, I wish Devin Booker probably would have shot a little better. 8 for 21. I'm not digging that. You go 1 for 8 from downtown. So figure that out. It's like either you don't, make them or stop shooting them. One or the other.
Well, if I'm the Suns, I'm not really worried about that.
No,
because
he's still gave me 27.
That means he's gonna put. That's on top of that means he's gonna have a breakout game.
Yeah.
So if you could win with him doing that, you know what I'm saying? That's trouble for the Bucks.
No, it is trouble. And then you get 17 minutes out of Cameron Payne. He throws in 10 points. You know what I'm saying? Cam Johnson, he gets 21 minutes. He throws in 10 points.
Right.
So, you got 2 guys off the bench going double figures. Pretty much everybody on your starting 5 got double figures. Except Drake Crowder. He needs to figure out his shot.
He need to figure out a lot of stuff. Tim said Suns got too many weapons.
Yeah, I literally just ran off all the people that scored and they all contributed. And here's the thing. Jay Crowder had a horrible night.
Yeah.
If he at least makes so he goes 0 for 5 from downtown.
So if he makes those 5.
No, if he just makes 2 or 3.
He makes 2 or 3. They win by 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a blowout.
It's a blowout.
It's a blowout.
So Phoenix is not even hitting that full cylinder.
Yeah, ain't looking good for them. It might be 5 games. But
it might be 5.
Sincere said I still want Book to stay aggressive.
Well, no. I'm not saying don't be aggressive. All I'm saying is if you taking what is it? He's taking 8 shots from downtown. He only made 1. All I'm saying is at one point you got to figure out, hey, I'm not hitting it from 3. Let me get my mid-range going.
Right.
Let me get my layups in.
Right.
Let me get a dunk or 2. Let me start getting in the flow of things, and then maybe I'll step back to the 3. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Is like, one thing, shooters gonna shoot.
Right.
They supposed to.
And niggas will need.
Yes. But what I'm saying is if you're not making it from downtown, go get your high percentage shots, get your mojo back, and then start killing them with 3s again.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. But I mean, look, Phoenix, they weren't even playing at full strength. You're not getting the typical contributions from Jay Crowder. Here's a thing. Saric went down.
Melvin say, the Suns just play great basketballs, are well coached, and slow down on that too many weapons talk.
Okay.
What up, Mel?
What's up, Melvin? Shout out Melvin Wall, Man Down Podcast. Y'all go check them out on Facebook, YouTube. Big J, Corey, Slim, Zoe, Cass, the whole Man Down unit. Y'all go check them out. But I mean, okay, so maybe not too many weapons, but they got a lot of contributors. I'll say it that way. Because everybody's contributing on this squad.
Right. So, I mean, I guess it depends on what you define as a weapon. I mean, because really that term weapon is a generalization.
Yeah.
And if the team plays great, then everyone could be considered a weapon.
Yeah.
And so even to Melvin's point, he said the Suns play great basketball, well coached.
They did.
So everybody's a weapon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the coach.
Even the coach. So I mean, I guess it depends on how you're looking at it, right?
Yeah.
As a weapon, shoot, the water boy a weapon.
Hey, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
It's hot out there.
Keep whooping ass.
It's hot in the valley.
It's hot in the valley. we in the desert. Gotta keep your boys hydrated. Keep whooping his ass.
Tim said, Suns got all 3 possessions on lock. Positions on lock. They all play good ball, and they all are scorers.
No, somebody said it earlier in the comments that the Phoenix Suns are playing. CP3 was playing old school ball.
That was Tim.
That was Tim. Tim, yeah, good point on that, Tim. Because I just think the Phoenix Suns are playing ultimate, for the most part, old school basketball, but a little bit modified with today's game.
Okay.
So they're letting Booker be the 3-point shooter guy. That's today's game. But you look at how CP3 is controlling and pretty much, finding the right move to make, like an old school point guard. He's making the right decisions, as in, hey, maybe it's time. Oh, I got this mismatch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my shot.
Right.
Oh, mismatch with DeAndre. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was exploiting the I guess the low hanging fruit, but it was pretty much fundamental basketball.
Right.
Take what they give you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they want a mismatch? Get them. Oh, CP3. Oh, you got that mismatch? Take your shot.
Right.
Hey, Book, take your three. I know you weren't making them, but take them. Jay Crowder, you weren't making them, but take them. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of got a blend of old school basketball with, the 3-point shooting and the amount that you take. But they played a real grinded
They played
out.
a good all around game. I'm gonna
Yeah.
read Melvin's comment. Melvin said the Suns are actually exactly what the Mavs were. Dirk is Book, superstar in his prime. Kid is CP3, a leader past his prime. Ayton is better version of Chandler. And they got good role players around them.
That's actually a good analogy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Everybody's a weapon, like I said.
Yeah, they go Mel again. Mr. Basketball Sensei over there. Wax on, wax off. Melvin always got good knowledge, but that's actually a great comparison because DeAndre Ayton is definitely more aggressive than I'd say in Tyler Chandler. I mean, he's going to get you the rebounds. He's going to get you a minimum of 15.
Right. 15
boards. And sprinkle that 15, maybe 5 of them are going to be offensive, which is huge. So, he's a monster especially on the glass. And, he's not out there shooting threes. That's what I love about the Suns. DeAndre Ayton is not going to be, at the 3-point line taking shots like Brook Lopez. He knows that ain't my game.
That ain't me, bro.
Yeah. He's like, I'm on fast break. I'm going to run to the hoop.
Right.
I'm going to post up, get on the block. That's what I'm going to do. And, he benefits.
What up, Stone?
He benefits.
Kofi Weaston in the house.
Kofi Weaston. Shout out Kofi Weaston. Him and the good brother both. Part of the Dirty Heels podcast. So if you are wrestling here, y'all go check them out on their YouTube, Spotify page and all that. Also, 12 o'clock Saturdays.
I.O.W.
I.O.W. Network. You can catch them there too.
Catch them on there.
Yeah, but
speaking of wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling, boxing, it all happens in hockey.
Now, before we get to that, how you see tonight's game going?
I think the Suns gonna win this game. I think Milwaukee gonna let themselves get 2-0 and then try to win the next game. I think the Suns go. I'm at the Suns. I think the Bucks gonna win game 3.
Game 3.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be
2-0. Okay.
Then Milwaukee gonna win game 3, and then the Suns winning the rest.
Damn, straight gentleman sweep.
Yeah, man. I think that's how. If they play like we'll put it this way: if the Bucks play like they played yesterday, it's over with, man.
They done.
They done. They only win one game. They gotta get one out of there.
Oh man. Oh, hey Kofi, man. I just copped some merch, man. I just caught my Dirty Heels t-shirts. They I don't know when they post this shit, but they better hurry up. But no,
Tim says sweet.
Damn, Tim sweet.
Kobe says so. Suns win the whole thing, and Kofi laughing at our hockey.
Now we'll talk about Sincere's favorite game in a second, right. But
hockey and curling.
Yeah, hockey and curling. Damn, I want to say that Milwaukee should be smart enough to try to figure out that pick and roll. But I don't got faith in Budenholzer.
Man, they could look.
I don't got a faith in Budenholzer.
Milwaukee was smart enough to take advantage of James Harden. They want, you know what I'm saying? They weren't smart enough to stop shooting threes and go ahead and play their game. I mean, we can go down the line
about a whole bunch of shit.
A whole bunch of stuff they did to get here. They made this mug a hook and crook. What up, John?
Crook.
John said Suns 4-2. All right.
So 6.
I'm
still going 6.
Everybody's saying 6. I'm saying Suns in 5.
No, because I can see Milwaukee getting 3.
Right.
I can see them getting 5. Because I think Phoenix will have to. They'll steal game 4 in Milwaukee. And I think I think Milwaukee can get it in Game 5 in Phoenix.
Okay.
And then, CP3 wins.
Everybody mark this down. He's saying 6.
I'm saying 6.
John saying 6.
Yeah.
Tim saying sweet.
Malazzo, what's up, baby?
Kofi said the Suns gonna win the whole thing. I assume you mean sweep too.
BWO.
But I'm saying 5 games.
Okay. I mean, look. I need Budenholzer to make the damn adjustments.
I need.
He ain't shown that he can do it.
Need to get another coach.
we both said that. I've gone numerous times, and you said it. You was like, because you said no. If he wins the championship, he should still be gone. I ain't gonna go that far. I think the championship might be the only thing to save him.
Man, that's because y'all niggas soft.
No, but I'm just saying.
Oh, you won a championship, man. This is cutthroat. This is a business.
I'm just saying.
This is business. It's
I'm just saying.
It's old school CMW.
Look, they can upgrade. To me, in my opinion, every coach that's going to make the proper adjustments.
CMB. You know what I'm saying? It's CMB right here. This New Jack City.
New Jack City.
You know what I'm saying? We putting babies in front of gunshots over here.
Yeah,
no.
I know, but I'm saying remind me not to let you babysit my kids. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody breaking the house, man.
Yeah, yeah. So
let you know ahead of time.
So just damn my babies.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you ain't never babysit my kids. This motherfucker over here. Yeah, my babies is in danger staying in Jamel's house.
Everybody shoot everybody. Everybody get it.
Hey, you the type of motherfucker to push a motherfucker in front of you. like who?
Watch out, nigga.
Yeah, you can't sit at the special seats on the airplanes. No, because they're
like, you gonna hold the door? I'll be like,
no,
sir, I'm already gone. Sir,
because you're only supposed to sit there if you're willing to help other people.
I want to help me.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the cushion on my back already. Like, sir,
just damn everybody else.
So y'all should have been watching that little pamphlet in front of y'all.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you bring up a good point, Ken. If it is good to see small market teams get their shine on.
I like that.
I mean,
yeah.
It gets no better than that.
And I think, man, all these people's complaining, well, not complaining, but making comments about, well, not gonna have LeBron. It's a better series to me.
It's still been
it's still good.
To me, the playoffs has still been hella entertaining.
Good, man. It's still been good.
You getting, breakout stars, breakout performances from, like people like CP. I've never seen him break out for 40 points.
Right.
He's done it at least like 2 or 3 times.
I seen him break something before the playoffs.
Yes.
And can't make it. And not break out. You know what I'm saying?
The rivalry, between him and Pat Beverly, that punk ass motherfucker, pushing people in the back while their back is turned.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's some.
So I didn't bring him back.
Yeah, that bitch ass and shit that he was doing. Take that out. I love what the Clippers did. They won me some bets.
Right.
Won me a bottle of liquor. So I ain't got too much to complain about. You get performances, from Donovan Mitchell. What the Hawks did.
Right.
That was dope.
It's all like COVID, man. COVID has just turned everything upside down.
I mean, the Knicks made some noise. They overperformed. They was in the playoffs.
Why you bring them niggas up?
I'm just saying. Like Kofi said, people are used to the big stars in the finals, and I get that. But it's good to have something refreshing, something different, something new. I got tired of seeing.
That's what I was saying, Kofi.
I got tired of seeing Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Right now you're gonna see Brady and Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh,
that's what I'm saying, Kofi. Kofi said Pat would have caught them hands off the bench with me. I said the same thing.
No. We said the perfect scenario was you have your guy that always has DNP on the stat sheet did not play. Coach's decision. Hey man, go handle that because we about to go play in the finals.
Right.
So I ain't gonna jeopardize.
You weren't gonna do him ride the bench anyway. You still gonna get a ring, bro.
Yeah, you still gonna get a ring.
Locked up or not, you get a ring.
You were still gonna DNP. DNP. So go ahead and take care of that dude, Pat Beverly. Go handle that.
John said NBA after LeBron is gonna be interesting. There's no single superstar face of the league after he retired.
That's actually a good point, John. Because if you look at it, Kevin Durant he's going to get his shine. But I don't even.
He gonna say if I don't dress, I'm fighting.
Hey, point period. If I ain't dressing, I'm fighting. I'd have had that.
Came in mud like,
yeah.
You know what I'm here for. Go ahead, jump something off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't getting in the game.
Right. I would get something.
I am the enforcer.
Right. Get some excitement out of this thing.
Hey, for real, he's like the Amos,
right?
of the Phoenix Suns. Enforcer,
right?
You just being an enforcer. But no, John, you bring up you bring up a good point because he's going to get his name, his recognition. So will Steph Curry. Mm-hmm. So will Joel Embiid.
Right.
Jokic is just he's the reigning MVP. He's going to get his shine.
Right.
Booker's going to get his. John Morant's going to get some. Mm-hmm. Throw a name out there. Trae Young's going to get some. Mm-hmm. It's not just LeBron and maybe a couple others. It's literally literally like that room of right. guys that's going to get
like the Justice League.
Yeah, Luka's going to get his name. It's
going to be more spread out still like one person.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like the love going to be spread throughout the league. I think that makes a better league.
Yeah.
People get tired of
quality-wise.
People get you think about the Michael Jordan era, the Larry Bird, I don't know. It's just like you basically just focused on them players and that was it. But now, and this playoffs is kind of showing it, you get a chance to see stars all over.
Yeah.
And they're just not in one location or 4 locations or whatever. So I like it that way.
Bro, look how many fans Trae Young just made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look how many fans that Booker and CP3 are going to make. Mm-hmm. I know you're going to get your basketball purists. They know the names.
Right.
They know the names outside of LeBron.
Right.
But for your everyday fan, not your everyday fan, excuse me, they get a chance to see other players that you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this Trae Young fella?
That's who you want to appeal to anyway.
Yeah. Oh, who's this Donovan Mitchell fella? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who's the dude who don't have his phone on silent?
And my bad. I thought I did. And damn, one of them motherfuckers probably asking for a bill.
Right.
That I ain't got nothing to put on that thing. So
William Collector.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to put on that. So Mr. Wallace, what can we expect the payment? Well, you can expect all you want, man. I ain't got shit to give you.
Like, pick a date.
Pick a date. I'll
Is
probably,
that good for you?
I probably won't pay it that day.
Is that good for you? That's the day you expected.
But them sidebar, them student loan motherfuckers getting slick, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't answer phone numbers that I ain't got in my phone.
Right.
But if it's in the area that I used to live, I might answer.
Yeah, I sometimes see one from Michigan or from Detroit. I be like, I'm tempted.
I'm tempted.
I don't even know you.
Hey, because I be close. I'll be like, because it might be somebody, probably, I used to kick it with some back in the day, and
I like leave a message.
Yeah, hey, that's my true thing. If you don't leave a voice message, it wasn't that important.
Right. Everybody know to text me first.
Yeah, text me.
Everybody know that. You text me, I get the text. I'll be in the middle of the night, like, I hit you a text real quick.
Oh man, but let's get on to Sincere King's favorite sport.
That's called laziness. All right, Sincere, this session we dedicate to you.
Yeah, we dedicate to you. We know that you are very, very fond of the other sports called hockey.
The stick and puck.
Yeah, the stick and puck. We know you're a fan of that. But look, Tampa Bay Lightning are still the kings of the NHL world.
Right.
Winning Game 5 last night, still champs.
I picked them.
Yeah, we both picked them.
Right.
Defeating the Montreal Canadiens, so gentleman sweep 4-1. They let them have that game in Montreal.
You had that. We can go back home and celebrate.
Yeah, we gonna celebrate in front of our fans because last year they didn't get to.
Right.
COVID took it away, and then of course hockey, just like everybody else, NBA, didn't have fans in attendance. So, Tampa Bay had nobody but themselves to really celebrate, putting up the Stanley Cup trophy.
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
Ended on a great save, too.
Yeah. 1-0. Look, Montreal overachieved. One of the blue bloods of NHL finally got to the, Stanley Cup playoffs.
Right.
It's been a minute. And especially for them, it's been since 93.
Right.
So they got something to cheer about. They overachieved. They weren't the best team.
I wanted to see the Vegas Knights in there.
Yeah, I wanted to see Vegas too. But I mean, but kudos to Tampa. I mean, you go back to back, and they was able to celebrate in front of their fans, and they did it big.
Kobe saying, "Nigga, don't nobody know none of them teams." Like 60 or 49 of them in Canada and shit.
Oh
like soccer.
Kofi, I'm gonna need you to expand your sports, bro. Hey, hockey's a dope sport.
Yeah, I mean, I can name all the hockey team.
Yeah.
But man, you know what though? So the question is, Tampa Bay a modern dynasty?
I mean,
let me say this for you, answer. I don't think in the modern times in any sport you're gonna get like a team winning 10 or 15.
No.
More than 5 really in a decade.
In a decade, you're lucky to get 2.
You're
lucky to get 2.
I mean, so what constitutes a modern dynasty? Because you can look at the Chicago Blackhawks. They won 3 in a decade.
Yeah, Boston Bruins won a couple.
Well, Boston Bruins.
Yeah.
So do you consider the Blackhawks a modern dynasty because what they achieved?
Possibly. I mean, come on. I mean, it's so subjective. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind calling them a dynasty, is because I mean, anytime you repeat as a champion, you got something. You're constantly in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, the Red Wings. I agree with that, man.
Yeah, the Red Wings had.
They were a dynasty.
Yeah, they definitely were a dynasty.
Kobe said, when there's a nigga that's leading the score, then you'll watch it.
Damn, Kobe. He was so serious when he said that too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was so serious. I felt it when he But look, here's what I love what the Tampa Bay Lightning did.
Mm-hmm.
So baseball, we're Real fans, but they let them in in the playoffs for some reason.
Right.
So the Dodgers won. They don't even look like.
We didn't talk about the Dodgers. Go ahead.
Yeah, they don't even look like they're going to repeat. Lakers, champions in the bubble.
Right.
They didn't repeat.
Mm-hmm.
MLS. I'm not sure who won theirs, but I don't know if they're going to repeat. I think it was. I can't remember.
Yeah. I've seen it, but I can't remember. Go ahead.
But my point is that Tampa Bay did exactly what the teams that were in a secluded, setting for playoffs last year managed to win the big game. And fans.
They proved that the bubble wasn't a fluke for them.
That's right.
They proved that the bubble was not a fluke.
It wasn't a fluke.
Like people saying about the Lakers.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yes.
They can say, hey, it wasn't a fluke. We won again.
We did it.
All right, we did it twice.
We did it in the COVID bubble, and then we did it with the COVID fans. So what's up?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go out and say that I think they can be a dynasty. Even if they don't win next year, but they get to the playoffs, that's still to me
a dynasty.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Especially in the modern era,
yeah.
the way there's no. I don't think you'll see teams winning like they used back in the day. Plus, the talent now is better. The talent's more spread out now,
especially in the hockey.
And you see how Tampa Bay is built. They got like some 7th round players on there and 5th round. They don't have like a lot of 1st and 2nd round players. They got some people that in the trading they did, they didn't get like big names.
Yeah.
So I think that's even more of an accomplishment to what they did.
They got the best goalie in the game right now.
Right. Well, I'm liking them. I'm sorry I go back to it, but I like them Vegas Knights. I want to see them do something.
No, bro. I'm telling you, if we got Vegas Knights
and Tampa Bay,
that would have went 7.
I think that would win 7.
Like no doubt in my mind at all. Because 2 pretty much young team that just play balls to the wall. And I thought this should have been dope too.
Right.
But since we got that out the way, we getting closer to the Olympics, y'all.
It's that time.
Yeah, it's that time. What July 24th, I think, is open ceremonies.
Right.
So today's the 8th. Yeah, we getting there, y'all. Getting closer to the Olympics. And then, of course, everybody was talking about Sha'Carri Richardson,
Sha'Carri.
She was getting high, so high. And then got herself booted out
from the ball.
Yeah, she hit from the ball. Got her, and ain't running 100-meter.
Right.
An event that everybody for sure thought that she would have won with ease. But now, even though she was eligible from a 30-day suspension,
Kofi one day he said, "Fuck the Olympics, they don't like weed."
hey, we need to have a weed Olympics, man. That's what we need to do. But no, she was eligible to run the 4x100-meter relay race because her suspension would have been up. Now she is not on the relay roster.
That 8 got to run it straight. That's what Kofi said.
8. Look, this is why I think overall, especially Pieheads is upset with this whole suspension thing over weed. Because usually we can slow your motor skills. She got faster.
Right.
It ain't affecting her. It's not a performance enhancing drug. It's not.
Good.
She good. I think I can't remember what was it LaMelo Ball. He said, "If it ain't crack, let her run track." I laughed and I saw that meme, bro. But no, so Sha'Carri Richardson is not on the 4x100-meter relay race team now. So not only do we got robbed of her positive test taken away from the 100-meter race, now
we can't run the 400-meter either.
We probably won't see her at all. So how do you feel about her being left off the 4x100-meter relay race team?
It's foolishness, man. Like I said before the last show, we talked about this. They are looking at this from the wrong perspective. They need to really use this as an opportunity to re-examine marijuana laws. Marijuana rules, rather. I agree. If you look at it from its bare bones, like I said before, yeah, there's a rule. She violated.
She accepted her punishment.
Yeah, fine. But the punishment should not be as harsh as it is for steroids. Because not a performance enhancing.
Not even close.
So I think it's silly to keep out 2 events. That's just crazy. And then second of all, I don't think you should keep out any events. It should be like, all right, look, you violate the law. I mean, the law. I keep saying the law. You violate the rules. Find another punishment, but let her run because it's not changing it's not changing her performance. So I think it's silly. I think what it should do is open up the conversation about legalizing marijuana.
Yeah.
That's what the whole incident should do. It should open up the conversation about legalizing marijuana.
Yeah, and I got you. And look, I'm
now she can smoke. You see what he said? Well, now she can smoke all she wants for next 4 years. That's right.
And look, I partake in the marijuana, so I have no problem.
You don't say.
Yeah, I have no problem with legalizing, worldwide. I don't. But with this thing is, she knew the rules and decided to break it. I get it was for her coping because a passion of a family member. I get that, and hey, I cope with with things how I do. She coped with how she knew how to cope.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, and this is what we talked about on Monday's show, is she is literally robbing us of the moment of seeing a Black queen at her excellence in her field, being the best of the best. And so we get robbed of that situation. And now she's not even on the relay team. So we don't even know if we're going to see her excellence, period.
Yeah, that's true. You won't see it for another 4 years, probably.
Well, because I think they'll probably get back on track and do it in 3 years.
In 3 years? Okay.
Because they were supposed to do it in 2020. And then you get the the next one 4 years. So I think 2024.
Well, you won't see it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, unless you are a true, like literally true track head.
And you follow like they used to have a Pan Am games. I don't know if they still got them, but they used to have like the games that they had like around. Yeah, you right.
Like if you are in the track world circuit and you
all gas only, Tim said.
all gas.
But I want to raise this point too. So I was looking at I guess her replacement.
Yeah,
she was a Mormon, I want to say, and she gonna say, "Well, this is all in God's plan, so I can have the opportunity." I want to be like, "Nigga, shut up." You know what I'm saying? I won't hear that.
Bitch, you ain't winning shit.
You ain't winning that. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't winning shit.
Is God playing for you to suck? For you to lose?
She might not even qualify.
Right. I guess that was God's plan. He wanted to show how bad you really are. He wanted to expose you. Kofi said, "She's not robbing us. Black women win every year."
Yeah, now, that's true, Kofi. I'm just saying her excellence. We won't get to see it. That's what, because
what up, though?
After she killed the Olympic trials, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see her.
James, you guys, excuse me. I know I'm still used to calling you James, but he said God's playing with a question mark. Like, huh?
God's playing.
That's what he said, though. He said, "This is God's plan." I'm looking like,
really? I mean, look, that little Mormon chick, she better be happy she can qualify for the finals. Let's call it what it is.
Right.
Because she ain't no Sha'Carri Richardson. But I mean, look, deep down inside, I'm still kind of like,
you better watch the reruns, nigga.
I'm saying I wish we could see her run.
I mean, I hear you on that. But here, like I said, I just wish that people would just look at this as an opportunity to think about legalizing marijuana. I think that is the bigger pusher. I mean, I watched all the commentaries, people talking about, they start talking about punishment and all that stuff. I'm like, that's small thinking.
Yeah.
You know, that's immediate reaction to what happened. Of course, yeah, we can go there. But the bigger picture is,
and it's in the smaller grand scheme.
The grand scheme of things is that we need to legalize marijuana because she's not the only one.
No.
I mean, you can go back years ago when football players were trying to deal with concussions and pain and stuff like that, and they was dealing with, smoking marijuana. NBA players, same thing.
They're playing an 82 game schedule. It's a
grind.
It's a grind.
You injured all the time, and sometimes you rather have Michael Phelps. You rather have them addicted to opioids. Instead of just go ahead and whatever they decide, partake marijuana. I mean, smoking or edibles, whatever.
CBD, whatever
it is. Yeah. You rather them not do that.
Yeah.
And not be addicted, but strung out on opioids.
Yeah.
What kind of sense that make?
I mean, obviously, let's be honest, it's all about big pharma.
Oh yeah, we already know that.
So unless pharma starts getting into the weed business, we might see a difference in that. So I mean, it kind of go to your point. If you're looking at the grander scheme of the whole situation with marijuana, you got to go to stop making it the punishment of with the laws on it so strict and heavy.
Oh yeah, then I mean that goes to even until saying no, it makes the government money. That's true.
Yeah,
that even goes to releasing people that's locked up.
Yes,
once it's nationwide.
Once you decriminalize it,
yeah.
Because if states are there's how many? Last time I said 12, 13 states that have legalized it.
But yeah,
and more states are doing it. The last state I just heard of was Virginia.
At the very least, the state that you have people locked up that's legalized then need to be released.
Decriminalize it.
Just release them people out of prison. First, we paying for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As taxpayers,
and the government still gets their money.
And the government's getting paid, from private prisons for putting them in there. So it's about money, like Tim said.
It's always been about
money. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna let them go, but then you come about prisons are overcrowded. We got to build more prisons. That's a cop out for you to get more money.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bigger picture than her missing the Olympics, like you said. It really is.
Yeah, you're right. Kofi said, but it's the federal law to get us locked up, not the state. That's true. But I think that if you in that particular state, and you know what I'm saying, it should let you go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you decriminalize it,
I think the federal government should decriminalize it across the board
on the state and federal level.
Yeah, just let the federal government decriminalize across the board. That way, they can take their hands out of it and let each state
handle it.
So if they don't want to say, "Well, I don't want to vote on this and that," just decriminalize it.
That's actually not
federally, and then let each state
handle it. But just
not, and then that way,
not get federal punishment for it.
Right. Or just make the decriminalize a period. So that way you ain't worried about being locked up for it.
Yeah.
And then even if that state, doesn't legalize it, you ain't gotta worry about federal time on that.
I got you.
Right. Well, anyway, let's go.
No, that's actually
All right, let's go ahead and
shit. If you hear that, if they do that, y'all know who y'all heard it from. Send the check.
Right. I'm tired of giving y'all these ideas.
Oh boy, we be giving out ideas like a motherfucker all year. Send the checks.
That's you're right, man. About. The feds are still trying to figure out how to tax it. That's why they waiting.
That might be it.
That's probably why they waiting. They trying to figure out how to get their cut.
Well, I mean, they're still getting their cut. But to Vince's point, I think you're on that point where so how much percentage wise should we be getting from this, and how much should the state get from this?
Right.
Because that's the only two hands in that pot, really.
Yeah, but meanwhile, there's people suffering from it.
I mean,
they need to make some kind of concession. Dropping Jews. They need to make some kind of concession so that the people that's waiting around for y'all to make a decision are not suffering. No, this won't help Sha'Carri because she's subject to Olympic rules, and these are based on Olympic rules, not any federal or state law.
Yeah, because the state she was at, was she in Colorado, I believe?
I don't remember.
It was a state that's legal.
But in a general sense, when you got people that's actually using it for medicinal purposes, and or you got people that's locked up
because of weed,
because of marijuana,
they had an ounce.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Who talking about something? Man, I suck your dick for for a $10 bag. Who saying that? Unless they just want to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fiending like that for no marijuana. Ain't nobody robbing nobody for no marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing is,
unless you just jacking somebody, you know what I'm saying, just to get hitting a lick.
Well, because I know,
I'm saying in general.
I know a couple of states, if you got more than a couple of grams on you, they're gonna automatically hit you with intent to distribute. So,
James.
And don't have a scale near you neither.
She was suspended for 30 days, but now they talking about she not even gonna participate in the 400 meter.
No, but if I'm correct, I think that's the U.S. track team that is making that decision.
Yeah, it is. The track team is not allowing her to come back to participate. So they double punishing her basically.
See, but here's the thing.
Silly.
And this is what also doesn't make sense for me in that sense is, are they doing that because they don't want the publicity? Because even making this decision is going to garner publicity. So I'm like,
it's a shame that people still have the views of marijuana that they do now. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a 1950 idea of, because I still remember they used to show that commercial and back on TV, the rerun. Oh, I saw the rerun because I wasn't born in the 50s. But anyway, the commercial they'd be like,
sure?
Shut up, I need to go. Well, they made marijuana look like it was like cocaine. You know what I'm saying? I was like, come on, man.
Like y'all getting off the wall with this.
Yeah, come on, bro. But anyway, COVID is wrecking. It's a wrecking ball, man.
Man, it's wreaking havoc. So even though we were just speaking on the Olympics with Sha'Carri Richardson situation, Japan is like outbreak everywhere.
Yeah. So they're not allowing nobody, no spectators,
no fans.
And then it's like, you know what? On top of that, there's a lot of people that's actually not participating in the Olympics.
Yes. Serena was one of the biggest ones that's not
participating in tennis, man. That's you know what I'm saying? She's just like, hang up the racket, man.
No, but she kind of cited that, with her being with her young child, she didn't want to be over in Japan, traveling that far amongst, still a pandemic.
Right.
And, so she did cite COVID part of that too.
Who else? Somebody, a couple other people, but it don't like it's going to be a good Olympics anyway.
I mean,
you already got Shikari on the sideline. You got like no fans there. You got people that's not gonna show up.
So if they
got countries that not even showing
up. But I'm saying if they weren't gonna have no fans this year, they didn't have fans last year. They should have just went last year.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Waiting?
What's the damn difference?
I guess they figure it's gonna get better. I don't know why.
It's a pandemic last year. It's a pandemic this year. What was the damn difference?
Right.
Hey, look, I know, especially in the United States, we're open. Right. And at this point, we're just like, shit, if you get
it's gonna be quiet. Yeah, you're right.
Like, if you get it, you get it. Shit. If you get it, we'll just pull you out, pull you to the side. Like,
I mean, they need to figure out something.
Like NC State went to the College World Series and then they had an outbreak and they had to get pulled from the tournament. And they were supposed to be in the championship game.
Mm-hmm.
They got pulled. I mean, I get that sucks, but that's kind of the sports world we're living in right now.
That's the new reality.
It's a new reality.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is like, if you're good to go, because I'm pretty sure they're going to test like probably damn near every day.
Right.
Go compete. It's the Olympics.
Now here's a question.
Let the people in.
Do the Olympics still have as luster as it used to? Its mystique is, you know what I'm saying? Does it still have that like it used to?
Save that for hour two, because I want to speak on that in a second. So we'll speak on that. But I mean, just with COVID, I mean, is causing all kind of havoc. Of course, with the Olympics now, we don't even know if we're going to get the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder round 3 of that trilogy. So Tyson Fury, his camp is having an outbreak. A couple of people are getting it. It's not for certain whether Tyson Fury contracted COVID or not, but I'm pretty sure he's in the vicinity. So
yeah, he probably got it.
Yeah. Look, that might push back their July 24th match.
Right.
So you see COVID, like I said, took out NC State from the College World Series championship game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what can you do? Like,
I don't know, bro. It's hard, man. It's hard to say what should and could they do, because you don't want to cancel it again either. It's going to wait another 4 years. I mean, I guess you wait another year technically, but you don't wait another year. I mean, you still got them variances out there. They ain't going away no time soon.
If they were so concerned about it, then they should have pushed it back one more year.
Well, no one knew. No one can foresee the variance
summer and
coming.
the Winter Olympics.
I don't think no one thought the variance was gonna be like it was. I mean, they talked about it coming, but I don't think they thought it was gonna be like it was. And look at India, how India suffered so bad. I mean, they have bodies packed up, piling up in the street. They're setting them on fire.
Yeah, but they also got a gang of bodies.
Yeah, they truly gang.
Yeah, they got billions of people.
Right.
So look, I mean, we're just in that time of COVID right now, and like I know everybody want to talk about the variances, but it's just like any other illness that goes around. If you get a high spike, and then it drop off, and then eventually it's not going away.
Yeah, it ain't going away no time soon. That's the thing. I mean, then what's the solution? You gonna try to vaccinate everybody?
Yeah, but
everybody don't want to get vaccinated.
But
I mean, I got vaccinated because I was forced to.
You was forced. But still, there's still people with vaccinated and they're still contracting it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see that's the thing too about that, and I have to get off into a tangent, but I don't think they allowing people. I'm not telling everybody what the vaccination is. The vaccination is not to keep you from really getting COVID; is to keep you from reducing your chance from dying from COVID.
Yeah.
But most people with the vaccination,
they use it as the end all be all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good. I can't get it.
I can go and tongue kiss somebody with COVID. You know what I'm saying? No, you still can get it.
And definitely get herpes too.
Yeah, too.
Kissing the wrong motherfucker. Right.
But I'm saying you still can get it, but it reduces your chance of death pretty much.
Kiss the wrong motherfucker.
Right. That's
get in trouble with that shit.
That's with and without COVID. For real.
But look, y'all, that is our number 1 in the books. We are about to transition to our number 2 exclusively on the I.O.W. Network app. So go to your respective app stores. If you are a Google Android user, go to the Google Play Store. If you are an Apple iOS user, go to the Apple Store. Download the I.O.W. Network app. Scrolling on the bottom of the screen, you guys call in. You see that number scrolling on the bottom of the screen for the WhatsApp. Call in, give us some first takes, chime in, talk your shit, rep your city, do what you got to do. But look, going over to the I.O.W. Network app and meet us.
I gotta say this nigga Kofi gonna say, not one crackhead caught COVID in my hood. I know I'm good.
And on that note,
I think we out.
Yeah, we out. See y'all.
See y'all on the app.
Peace.
The I.O.W. Network.